rap, news, street politics, the only place you gonna get that hood shit. We finally back with another one. But sad to say, it had to take another body to drop for us to come with it. PnB Rock.
News in Inglewood, a shooting at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle restaurant. TMZ is reporting the victim is rapper PnB Rock.
But listen, I'm from Philly. Y'all niggas got the wrong niggas. Listen, I don't do none of that internet shit, bro. What y'all niggas talking about? I'm not from New York. I'm from Philly. I will smoke the shot one of y'all niggas. Don't fucking play with my name, nigga.
Now, these rappers still think it's cool to be in LA. You know, I don't know why. Left and right, they dropping like flies, man. This another PSA to all you out-of-town dudes, man. LA ain't the vacation spot. Y'all dudes want to kick it in the sun on the beach? Go to Miami, man. You don't see no out-of-town dudes getting dropped in Florida. Stay out the city. Y'all dudes not safe, no matter how long you been here. Because it looked like PnB Rock was here for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? It looked like he made a couple connections, probably knew a couple street dudes, but clearly he ain't make the right ones. Now, a couple things that came out about PnB Rock's situation. Some of it, I don't know. You know, let's pick and choose what we want to believe. You know, we can't always depend on the police to give us facts. Sometimes niggas just know that street shit. That's what this channel for. You know what I'm saying? So, what the streets look like they talking about. That nigga was into it with some niggas from LA. You know, what hood? I don't know.
He want to be Big PnB so bad, you hear me?
Nigga, I'll take your shit off your neck.
Oh, man.
Real talk.
I got real.
Though, you in LA?
No,
You see it on
I'm
the
in
side?
Atlanta, bro. I just told you, bro.
You in
Hey.
Atlanta? Spreading that shit. There's some people back in the city who need to get out on you though.
Tell him to pull up, man.
I'm going to tell you like this. And I heard Whack on Clubhouse thinking that Roscoe's by LAX. That's not the Roscoe's by LAX. That nigga went all the way out his way past the Roscoe's on Pico and past the one in Inglewood to go to Manchester and Maine. Nigga, what is you doing in the main streets, PnB Rock? East side of South Central, definitely one of the most dangerous places to motherfucking be in, man. One, the east side politics are different than west side politics. Niggas know. If you from LA, you know. PnB Rock probably didn't know, but nigga, what the fuck is you doing in the main streets? Them niggas at a full-fledged war with the Hoovers right now, amongst other little sets that they beefing with. But honestly, who knows if the mains even got the nigga, but the fact that you even over there, you tripping, nigga. And in your jewelry, you tripping, nigga. With that bitch, again, you tripping, nigga. Now, it's a lot of tension on that bitch he was with. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talking about that back door. You know what I'm saying? If she opened that shit up on that nigga, I can't say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to believe. Motherfuckers out here showing text messages and shit, talking about she dropping lows. That's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? And as we look back into that academics interview with that nigga talking about, oh, this bitch oblivious to this street shit, that's even more of a reason, nigga, why the fuck you in the hood with that bitch if she can't see straight.
My girl, like, no, we ain't, what's wrong? Like, I'm just going off of the vibes, like, we out.
Is she peeping the energy? Because I'm
No,
missing you on point.
Yeah, she ain't peeping. She was thinking
That's
I'm
the thing
tripping.
about women sometimes.
She be thinking I'm
man.
tripping. So, in the mix of all this, I'm like, no, we out. So she peeped that I'm serious. She's like, no, we out. We drive probably like 2 blocks in the street. She thinking this shit a game. She pulled over somewhere else. Like, oh, I wanted to go to this store right here.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, it looked like that nigga was into it with the wrong motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that motherfucker that was talking about he pulled up to Hitmaker Studio, if that nigga really from LA, and that studio they was talking about in LA, the nigga wasn't safe in LA. You know, niggas talking about they pulled up looking for him at that stool, and that nigga disappeared for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? It sound like motherfucker was on his helmet anyways, regardless of what that bitch was on, with dropping the low and all that. And see, I know the nigga PnB Rock didn't think this was relative to his situation or his lifestyle. But look at Quando Rondo's situation. Now, we gonna cover that nigga in another video. But him and his homies got popped out, and the nigga dropped at the Beverly Center, nigga.
Savannah rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30.
Mind you, he in some LA gang politics or whatever the fuck he called himself, you know, doing now. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that bullshit is that he on. But even if PnB Rock wasn't on that, the fact that them niggas got hit up at the Beverly Center, nigga, and you in the mains, come on, man. That situation don't have to be relative to your shit. You in the fucking hood, nigga. With all that motherfucking jewelry flexing on, niggas is hungry around this motherfucker. Nigga, it clearly don't take a motherfucking rocket scientist or a heart surgeon to know, nigga. Ever since COVID, EDD, LA been on fire. Niggas ain't playing over here. Niggas hungry as hell. Niggas lost that bag. Everybody hit that PvP, lost that 20. Niggas hit that EDD, lost that 15, that 30. Now niggas want that back, nigga. And this nigga walking around with $100,000 worth of jewelry on this shit. On the east side. EDD PvP ran out, nigga. Your life getting taxed. And with all that being said, niggas is still gang banging, man. This LA shit ain't never gonna die. For all you niggas that want to come to LA, all you aspiring artists, rappers, models, photographers, all this shit ain't never gonna die on the West Coast, man. Y'all niggas need to take heed to that shit. Even Hollywood, Burbank, Ventura, wherever the fuck y'all niggas gonna go, man, this bullshit gonna follow y'all, I promise you. Every little studio session you gonna be in out here, every little photo shoot, it's gonna be some nigga from somewhere, some hood at that motherfucker, I promise you. You can't run from this shit. And you know, we're talking about all this shit, thinking about all this shit, you know, going on in LA, to a motherfucker that was speaking down on LA, Charleston White. Now, we'll cover that shit later too. But would you take a look at that? The nigga popped himself, Cheddar Bob shit. That shit karma, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, LA got a dark cloud on top of it. This shit ain't safe. But back to PnB. Now, to correlate this shit on how a LA motherfucker think on it, with this nigga being in the mains at Roscoe's, better believe no matter what motherfucking day it is, somebody gonna be up in that motherfucker. With that motherfucking jewelry on, you got the 9-4 hoovers right there. 9 deuce hoovers. Beefing with the mains. 8 foes and 9 8s. You got the swans. You got a bunch of little shit right there. A fucking worker could have called the homies up there to press that nigga. And how that shit sounded, honestly, nigga, didn't even sound like a press. It sounded like that robbery shit was secondhand. It sounded like they really just wanted to pop that nigga. Niggas saying them niggas came in the door, just pop that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times. So, oh, that jewelry's a plus, nigga. The fuck you doing over here, nigga? Caught your ass slip. Motherfucker ain't reading the news. Now, the H-Gang has been synonymous with a lot of little shit right now. Them niggas' names spilled up with Pop Smoke, with Quando Rondo. And niggas think it's a coincidence that PnB Rock gets smoked next to the Hoovers? Again, the Hoovers. Pop Smoke. The Hoovers. Sound like Quando Rondo. And PnB rocking the Hoovers. Y'all niggas better stop playing. You see what that nigga Treyway said, man. He said the Enemigo. We just gonna blame it on the Enemigos. I ain't gonna say their names, but look. Y'all niggas stay away from Hoover too. I don't know why the nigga ain't go to that motherfucking Roscoe's in Inglewood. Sometimes that bitch do be having a line. The best one is off Pico. You gonna get that motherfucker in and out. Nah, you know, little niggas talking about them Jack boys over there, Mansfields and all that. Look, you would have been way better off on motherfucking Pico than on motherfucking Maine. Niggas already know. This just another motherfucking lesson. I ain't the only one telling y'all motherfuckers, man. These niggas that want to come to LA and schmooze and fraternize with these gangsters, even if you built like that from your motherfucking city, wherever the fuck you from, nigga, this ain't that. Now, Sauce Walker may have got away with one. I don't know what the fuck happened with that nigga situation, but yet again, that's another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This shit countless, time after time after time. You know what come with this shit on the west side. You know what come with this shit in LA, man. Stop playing with the city. Be humble out in this motherfucker. Tuck your motherfucking chain, nigga. Tuck your motherfucking life, nigga. Get put up somewhere. You should have been fucking on that bitch in downtown somewhere. Even though it ain't safe, nigga, stay your ass in that motherfucking loft. Get up in that studio, nigga, make your motherfucking music. Take your ass home. Out the city, nigga. Where you from? Probably the most successful motherfucker that have been moving around in this motherfucking Chief Keef. Y'all niggas need to take a page out that nigga book or something. Whatever he doing, he's staying safe in this motherfucker. I'll leave y'all on that shit. Rap news, street politics, man. Now, some shit that really struck me off about this nigga that made me just consider this nigga a goofy is when he started talking about his affiliation with some niggas that he's cool with from Grape Street.
I ain't gonna lie, I went through some shit when I first like was having in LA with some niggas from Grape Street. These my niggas to this day, you feel me? 03 Greedo and them.
Yeah.
You feel me? They try to do some type of shit, but they seen that I wasn't on that shit. You feel me? Like they try to approach me on some cool shit, but I'm just knowing too much. I'm from the trenches too, so I'm just like not paying it. I'm not taking it lightly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm clutching and all that. Like I'm like, bro, what is y'all niggas trying to do? Like I'm going off of the energy. Fuck what you saying right now. I know what you saying, but it's like I'm getting it too. You feel me? Like I'm not slow. I'm not no fucking dickhead. It's like, what's going on, bro? Like what y'all trying to do? Like, and when they peeped it, they're like, oh no, this nigga ain't no fuck nigga. Like he on some shit. Like we really could fuck with this nigga. Like on some real shit. And when they peeped it, like they started like getting a little bit more lackadaisical, and it's like, all right, we could talk. You feel me? And they try to test me like on some test me shit. Like they was just like, yeah, come to the hood. You feel me? Like come to the hood.
Come to the hood.
I went to their hood. You feel me? With strapped up. You feel me? Like I went with my niggas. Like it was like 3 of us. And we wasn't crazy deep. Cause I just be wanting niggas to know, like,
nigga,
I'm like, yo, I'm just like, yo, bro.
Now this nigga in this DJ Academics interview talking about, you know, it's a nigga from Gray. He cool with him to this day. But his first encounter with the nigga was plotting on him. Finna test that nigga, finna touch that nigga, man. That's some goofy ass shit. How the fuck you cool with a nigga that was once plotting on your ass? Any nigga from Gray cool with you just cause of your motherfucking name, not just cause you a cool ass nigga, PnB Rock. That shit goofy. That's how you know he had no business moving around these motherfucking LA streets, man. This nigga gonna say, oh, at first, the nigga was on my ass. The nigga was finna get up on me, but, you know, we squashed that. I became a lick to the nigga, and now we cool to this day. That shit gay. Ain't no real savvy street nigga that got his toes on the motherfucking ground in these motherfucking streets. Got his ear to the pavement that's really moving around doing this thing. And trying to protect his life, because you know what come with this shit is gonna be on no weirdo shit talking about, oh, the niggas almost got me, but you know, we went on ahead and moved past that, you know what I'm saying? Now we cool. What? Psh, I see what that nigga did. And this may be a long shot, but check me out though. Grape Street, Jordan Down Projects, beefing with East Coast Crip. Started with Q102, East Coast, 102nd Street. Not too far from that motherfucking Roscoe's he got hit at. Nah, it may be a long shot, but this nigga over here talking about affiliation in another interview with some enemigos that's close by. That's what the fuck I mean by y'all niggas coming out here not understanding these motherfucking politics. Getting cool on one side, but what about the other one? You ain't never gonna be motherfucking cool just cause you cool with one hood. You ain't never gonna be motherfucking good just cause you cool with this set. What about the niggas they into it with? You cool with them too, PnB? Or anybody else that want to come out here act like this shit a game? Niggas goofy, man. And see, another motherfucking problem, nigga. Why the fuck you name dropping Grape? You ain't from there. Niggas know you. Oh yeah, I'm cool with niggas from Grape, nigga. Come on, man. You'll never name drop nobody motherfucking hood if you ain't from there. Just bringing unwanted attention to yourself. A lesson for these niggas that's coming from out of town, man. Y'all niggas better take heed to this shit. Man, leave it to me, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck you come out here and get your ass chipped. Another nigga for me to put on YouTube, nigga. Do this shit again. Now, I don't know if that nigga PnB Rock was going through some type of identity crisis type shit where he want niggas to feel like, you know, he's a street nigga or a thug nigga from Philly or wherever he from. But niggas get it misconstrued because he was singing and shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But them tattoos on your neck don't make you a gangster, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move smart in this motherfucker. I'm gonna leave y'all on that shit. Rap news, street politics, man.